Yo, 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 you already know what it is. It's your boy TIBBY in effect. And yes, you already know what time it is, people. It is Tibby Talks, meaning that it is Monday, aka Fun Day. First and foremost, I just want to say big love to everybody out there that's supporting the podcast. To everybody out there that's sharing, to everyone that's interacting, commenting, sending me messages, all that stuff. Like as small as it can be, it affects me majorly. So just to get any love in general for doing something out of my own house, like I appreciate that, you know what I mean? Like people have been telling me for a long time that I should be doing podcasting and all this sort of jazz. So like I'm real happy that, people is messing with it, because I do shit sometimes. I'm like, fuck, was that even all right? I'm like, just wondering like, shit, maybe that was terrible. And they probably are. But my homie the other day, I was catching up with my boy Sean. Shout out Sean, and much love to my dude. And he said like, oh man, I really liked your episode on the Valentine's Day. And I was like, what? You like that shit? Like, I remember when I made that, I was baked, like crazy baked. Like, I've been working all day, went to the gym, blazed up, and I was fucked. And I was like, God damn, I got to do a fucking podcast. And I had no energy that day. And I did it, and I wasn't happy with it. And I was thinking, damn, like, how did I fuck that up, man? But at the same time, you move on. And I put that episode out. And then he tells me he likes it. And I thought to myself, wow, how did I pull that shit off? So, it just goes to show that sometimes you just got to try. Sometimes you just got to apply and just go for it. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now, man. So, much love to everybody out there that's showing love to the podcast, that's showing, support. Like, I plan on taking it as far as anything can go, man. There's no restrictions. There's no limits to what I want to do. But now we're doing videos. I've decided that videos are the wave. I've got this little GoPro here, my little cute little buddy. And, it does what I need. I don't need anything too crazy. I just need it to work. And shit, here I am. You looking at me, I'm looking at you. We vibing. So, again, appreciate all that support and appreciate, just being able to do this. Like, to even have an outlet for people to even come and check this out. So, much love to y'all. But I want to get started. As we know, TV Talks, motivation, inspiration. And I seen something the other day that was fucking confusing, man. I was so confused. So, like, there's been a few things that have happened in the last week. And this being one of the more recent ones, I'm going to bring it up now, that my neighbor's house caught on fire. And I was like, how the fuck did that even happen? Like, the day it happened, it was raining. So I'm like, your house on fire, it's raining. It don't make too much sense. It wasn't really adding up. But my next door neighbor came over, rang the doorbell, and said, hey, something's going on down the road. Their house is on fire. And I was like, fuck. The house is on fire. I'm thinking, God damn, I got to save babies. I got to go get some dogs and cats at the house. I was damn near butt naked, man. I had fucking drawers on. That's it. So I had to get dressed, went and put some pants on, put my Birks on, put a t-shirt on, put a hat on. Like, I even stopped on, like, out the way out of the crib, and I was like, oh, got a quick fit check to myself. I was like, all right, I'm ready to save some kids, man. And I ran out the house, go on my street. Everybody's standing in my street, and this house is just smoking, son. This shit is like Snoop Dogg's living room. Like, it was smoked out, son. This whole place was just crazy black, thick smoke. And I'm thinking, fuck, how the hell did this shit even happen? Turns out, long story short, it was a fucking gas leak. A gas leak in the garage. And when I get outside, right, I run down the road and all the neighbors are standing all around. I'm like, yo, is everyone okay? Is everyone at the house? Yeah, everyone's at the house. Everyone's all good. There's no pets in there. Boom! big ass motherfucking like gasoline tank or some shit explodes in the fucking garage, man. My insides was like boom. My shit exploded. Like I felt that shit like in my chest. Oh my God, some propane tanks going off. Shit, man. I shit myself, bro. It sounded like some fucking bombs going off, dude. And I'm like, yo, this is just madness. Like you see something like that on TV, a movie, whatever it is, but seeing that in real life is something else, dude. Like it was really, really scary. And yeah, like these are going off and smoke is everywhere, man. Like you would have been able to see that smoke from shit. You would have been able to see that smoke from fucking miles away. Like people 10, 20 kilometers would have been like, what's that up in the horizon? Like that shit was fucking crazy, man. And anyway, the point of me telling you this story is that while this is happening, right, the police have not shown up yet. The ambulance has not shown up. The fire department has not shown up. This joint been going on for about 15 minutes. Shit is fucking exploding. Where the hell is everybody, man? Where is everybody? Ain't nobody here, son. But guess who was there? All the neighbors from the other fucking street, man. All of them started coming over, driving like idiots into my street. I live in a fucking cul-de-sac. There ain't no way to get out of that bitch. When you're in there, you got to do a U-turn and get out of there. So they're, like, I'm saying like 10 plus cars all driving to get a little video, record some shit. Oh, yo, look what's going on. And people are pulling up in front of the house, dude. Like, dead ass just driving in front of the house, parking nearly in the driveway while this is on, like, the house is on fucking fire. And they're filming it. They're filming it. They are watching it. You are entertained by this. We're all standing around here in shock. And you're just pulling up like, yo, man, let me get a flick, dude. This is going to be crazy to send my girlfriend. I'm like, bruh, do you have any idea what is happening right now, man? Number one, thank God for this nice lady in the street. She just let off. She was like, get the fuck out of here, man. You're blocking the street. All these cars are in the middle of the fucking street. Like 10 to 12 cars, all from like 2-3 streets away. Because they have to come and have a look. When the police, the ambulance, everything arrive, they can't get in the street because all these people are blocking the fucking street. People are driven and clogging up the road. And then these same fucking people, then are dangerously driving on my street, like swerving and driving up on the curb and like nearly hitting houses. I'm like, yo, this is some fucking GTA shit. What is this fucking simulation? What is this simulation that I'm living in? Because I don't fuck with what's happening, man. This dude damn near pulled up the front of my house and was just sitting there. I just looked at him. He looked at me. I was about 2 seconds away from saying something like, bro, just move down the road, homie. He must have got my subliminal message because he didn't dip. He dipped and drove off. But then all these other people was pulling up. Finally, like when everyone else got there, the ambulance, the police, the fucking fire department. Luckily, the fire department was first. Everyone got the fuck out of there. All the people dipped. But my mind was completely blown. Like, how? How? Why? Yeah, I see fire. So I'm going to go get in my car and go drive and go look at it. How about you just jump in the fucking fire? How about that? How about that? You 10, 12 people, you fucking idiots. These people, their whole life is in that house, dude. And you're here taking videos of it. Like, I just don't fucking understand what happened. And that just proves the day and age that we live in. If you ain't get it on camera, it ain't really happen, man. So, yeah. Anyway, besides me ranting about that, I just figured I need y'all to know because next time you see someone is burning in the house, yeah, do the right thing. Don't obstruct. See how you can help. Don't just take a fucking video and tell everybody about it. You know, be proactive. Make sure everyone's all right. Because this shit is fucking real life, son. This shit is real fucking life. You die in this life, there ain't no restart. There ain't no extra life. There ain't no cheat fucking code. So y'all got to start playing with each other, man. This is some bullshit. And I was tripping. I was like, man, my house burnt down today. Same shit will happen. These people finna pull up video in my crib. Like, fuck out of here with all that. But anyway, regardless about all the fire going on in my neighborhood, what's with all this rain? Like, today is cool. Today, it is beautiful. There is barely a cloud in the sky. We were supposed to have storms. It ain't happened. But, dude, there was so much rain the last week. The last week was just intense with rainfall. Like, to the point that it was distressing how much rain was falling. I'll give you an idea. So, I had work and shit to go to on the weekend. I'm a creative. I got a part-time job. I got to pay the bills somehow, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to get to work. They say, don't come to work because all these different places is flooded. It is pissing down. Like, you can't see in front of you, like John Cena or some shit standing in front of you. You can't see shit. So, rain is thick. I'm talking pellets, like millimeters thick, son. Like, these joints, they ain't playing. Like, they sting when they hit you. Be like, ah! Feels like a horsefly or some shit getting you. But it was pissing down, bro. Like, buckets. And for hours. Like, I went to sleep, it was pouring. I wake up, it is pouring even more, like, intensely. My whole backyard is full of fucking water, son. It looks like Wet and Wild damn near in my backyard, dude. I could have scubaed in my backyard finding ants and shit, you know? Like, my whole entire street, there were kids swimming in my street, swimming down the end. We don't even have, like, you don't even flood that bad here. Not in my ends, not where I'm from. And damn, this shit was otherworldly. Other fucking worldly. At the side of the crib, the shovel out in the middle of the storm at like 7 a.m, moving all this gravel, getting all this grass away from, like, it's flowing down one side of the house. So I'm getting all the turf and all the pebbles and stuff away. I got like at the side, I got all this gravel and shit. So I had to get everything moved out the way so that the water could flow. And this thing starts moving fast. I had to lift a garden bed at the front, and then it all starts rushing out in the street going down the drain. But by this point, it is like this away from getting in the house. And I've never seen it get to that point where it was literally about to come into my laundry. I was just like, what kind of sorcery is this, man? I felt like Noah, man. I felt like Noah. I was ready, man. I was like, all right, God, I'm going to go get one of every animal. I'm out this bitch. You ain't going to see me again, bro. I'm going to do this for y'all. I was this close to being Noah, y'all. I was this close to being Noah. And luckily, I didn't have to go build the ark. So, you know, the water eventually stopped. And I was lucky water didn't come into my house. But I never thought I'd have to go build a trench at the side of my house just so water could flow. And now there is a drain there. I've installed a drain along the side of my house just in case the rain wants to come back and fuck with us just like that. And I know in the grand scheme of things, my story, it's not that fucking funny. It's not that serious. Like, I didn't even get any water in my house. I just think it's incredibly ironic that it's happened. And I also think it's fucking terrible what's been happening to other people, man. Like, all in New South Wales. Man, prayers up to y'all, man. Like, for real, like, people's really out there helping all these good folks out there in New South Wales. Like, they've been fucked up. Like, crazy got fucked up. Like, people's missing. Like, I don't even know how to start with this shit. This shit getting dark, man. For real. People are missing. People are presumed dead. Shit's fucking floating away. Houses have been swept away. I met a lady even today, and she's telling me, yeah, I lost everything in the floods. I was like, God damn. These floods happened for 3 days for people that are unaware of what's sort of going on if you ain't tapped in. And that started in Queensland, where I live, going into New South Wales and probably further out to sea. Like, I hope that no one else cops that shit, because whew, I cannot even fathom, not even fathom how crazy, how insane that is. Like, there was so much fucking rain, and these poor towns are just getting destroyed. And then you've got no one that's fucking willing to help. I can't fucking talk. I'm sitting here right now, and there's people literally out there right now fucking doing stuff and cleaning up, you know, doing the right fucking good thing, the good Samaritan thing. And I praise y'all, man. You guys are the real fucking deal. You guys are the reason that community's alive. And I've been seeing people that are proactive, and they're staying about, like, you know, keeping the positive vibes going and not letting the negativity come in. Because that's all you can do in times like this. When shit really hits the fucking fan, what else are you going to do? You got to try, keep a smile on your face, no matter how hard that bitch can be, man. Because, you know, if you're bringing those vibes down, man, like, you're already defeated, man. You got to try and keep hope alive somewhat. So I just wanted to, you know, send my love, send, you know, any way that I can spread information, any way that I can help the people out there, help the families, help the kids, man. Like, you know, your boy TIBBY is here to help. I'm here to spread the messages. I'm here to inform the people. So come on, man. Like, you know, community is a big factor. We need to keep communities tight. The second that we tight on that community tip, we're going to be straight. We're really out here waiting for the higher power to tell us to do this. Yo, do this, do that. They scared of community, bro. They all scared of us. Because we have power when we together, man. And when we, like, actually have each other's back on just some human nature shit, not some what do I get out of this egotistical type shit, we gonna win, man. They scared of community, bro. They are scared of communities. And this ain't on the news, dog. Like, yeah, maybe a little bit, but they still going on about everything else, you know? They're still going on about, you know, there's a heap of other crazy shit. All the fucking fucked up shit's happening in Russia as well, man. Like, what's happening here in Australia ain't nothing what's going on over in the Ukraine. But that aside, that's a whole other fucking kettle of fish. But besides that, what's going on here? The community factor, I love it. Keep that up. It's good seeing people out there, like, posting about the right stuff, you know? Not looking for some sort of clout. Not looking to gain something out of anything, just seriously spreading a good message and informing people. I really think people aren't as informed as they should be, because the whole thing is, if it doesn't affect me, then why should I care? And, like, I get it. I'm a fucking white male from Australia. I got privilege written all over me, man. Come from a fucking white picket fence. Got everything. I'm a fucking only child. I got everything given to me, man. But why should I care about somebody else? Because it's the right fucking thing to do. It's the right thing to give a fuck about an individual you never met, regardless of who they are, what they look like, how they talk, what they might have even done. It is the right thing to help them when they need help or are reaching out to help. So shout out to everybody that's, you know, pitching in for those communities, the ones that ain't even from the hood, and they pulling up still to do the right thing, and everybody starting to GoFundMes, everybody really getting that, you know, getting the numbers, getting the people, and they still need volunteers, y'all. They still need volunteers. I'll make sure that in the description of this video, I'm gonna put some links down in that joint, so that, like, if anybody actually listens to my rants, which is kind of all they are today, if anybody checks it out, you can just hit that description and, you know, find a couple of joints down there that you might fuck with. So, yeah, Before I continue on with more Tibby Talks, just a quick word from our sponsors over at Canal. Just going to cue this joint up. That's right. Tibby Talks is brought to you by Canal. You couldn't sesh before? You can now. For discreet sessions, on the go. Cup yourself a Canal. Get yourself to Everest, because they the best. Yeah, I'm fucking loving these Canal joints, man. So big up Canal for holding Tibby Talks down, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're still our only sponsor. I'm open to other people reaching out and whatnot, but for now, I don't need nothing else but Canal. So make sure you go online, peep that out. Make sure you cop one if you like to get fly. You know what I'm saying? And in further news, I just want to give a big RIP to the spin bowler himself, Shane Warne, man. News just came through that he just passed away. And it's a sad thing, man. It actually really, really sucks. And the thing that sucks the most is that he died exactly the same way as my homeboy Pizzo. RIP Peas, man. We still miss you every day, fam. And yeah, the exact same way that Shane Warne passed away was the same way that my boy Pizzo passed away. So there's something in the air out there in Thailand. I don't know what that is, but what do you guys reckon? Like, I know Peas would have been having a fucking great time. I know he was doing like a Muay Thai camp, getting on it, partying, not sleeping, and training hard, like busting his ass, bro. Even I, like, when I did my time in Bangkok and all that, I blacked out. I've never blacked out in my life, dude. I passed out into a fence and broke the fence. I was drinking, I was smoking, I was blitzed, and I hadn't drank any water. Boom. So something's in the air out there, man. Like, I'm just thinking, like, surely, man, Shane Warne would be rich. He'd be having good white people money, and he would be getting fucked up, man. Like, he'd have to be. Like, Shane Warne, he's like a fucking movie star, you know? Like, he'd be out there in Thailand just fucking getting on the fucking zanies and shit. Like, no disrespect to any of his family or any of, like, you know, his homeboys or friends and family and all that sort of stuff. Like, I ain't dissing him. Like, that's a man. He's a legend. This man has passed away. I'd bring no shade to any of that stuff. But most likely, in my own theory and my own opinion, not anyone else's opinion nor a fact, I reckon he was fucked up. Because that man was healthy. Well, he seemed healthy. He looked good. Pause. He looked like a healthy male. He didn't look like he was 52. And then he just drops fucking dead. Like, that sounds like some fentanyl shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, in Thailand it would be, hey, man, you just don't fuck with that shit when you're out there, when you're in different countries, man. Unless you got the plug and you can trust these people, like, sure. But if you're fucking some dark alley shit or some, you know, random ass person on the street or whatever the case is, like, god damn, like, it's just crazy to think that he'd gone out like that, you know what I mean? Just like, at least it was peaceful. At least it was peaceful. Heart attack in your sleep. Wouldn't have even known. Just didn't wake up, you know? Praise God that there was no pain in that, you know? So I just think it's so strange, so odd that him and Peas passed away the exact same way. Like, maybe Peas was kind of related to Shane Warne. That'd be kind of fucking cool if it was. But anyway, nonetheless, RIP to Pizzo, man. You're a big inspiration and the reason why I do all this creative shit still, because I know you'd want me to do it if you were still here. And to all the people out there that's dealing with Shane Warne's passing, man, you know, much love to everybody out there. Much love to his family, love to his friends, and to all his fans, mainly, you know. It sucks when someone that's been around your whole life, like a figure, you know, you might not know these people personally, but sometimes they can just affect you, like, so deeply. And you know, I just want to shout out to all those people and give my condolences to all y'all, because, you know, losing someone is never easy, especially when it's so abrupt and sudden, from causes that literally unknown. Only you can listen to my terrible analysis, but you know, the truth will come out probably eventually. But even if it doesn't, I just want to wish you all peace. You know what I mean? Peace in your heart. You know, that man lived a great life. We're talking like legendary. Like you would be like, you picture Australia, right? Picture Australia. You think beach, babes, meat pies, Shane Warne. He doesn't get more Australian than that guy, bro. Doesn't get more Australian than that. You know, he was one of the biggest sports stars in our country ever, and he's impacted the whole entire world. So, you know, just to think about how long his legacy has been going on for, and to how quick it can just end is shocking, man. It sucks. It fucking sucks, dude. It literally just sucks. I hate it when people fucking pass on, man, when they go to the next realm, because I always think like, what if it was like if I met them, you know? I always think that, man. I wanted to meet Biz Markie so bad. So bad, dude. I just wanted to meet Biz Markie more than anybody I've ever wanted to meet in my life. Like, I idolized that man since I was a kid, and I was gutted when he passed away from diabetes last year, man. Like, I always wanted to meet Biz. I always wanted to chop it up with him, because I just feel like kindred spirits, you know? Same sort of person, but we just never met. We just from different parts of the earth. And, man, like, I suppose for how I feel about Biz, it's probably the same how people feel about Shane. You know what I'm saying? So I can definitely relate to how people are impacted by that. But, you know, all praise to the Most High. There's a reason for everything. And we just got to keep living. And we got to keep living for these people, man. Don't let it defeat you. Let it push you. You know what I'm saying? Let it inspire you and help you to that next phase of your life, to really hit that home run, to take yourself to that next level, because that's what everyone wants for you, man. Like, everyone wants for you to do well for yourself and feel good. And I bet if they could talk to you right now, these people that you idolize, they would say the same thing to you, man. So, you know, just keep that in your heart, keep that in your mind. And remember, every Monday is Tibby Talks. I'm doing this every Monday. I'm going to be dropping a video. I really hope y'all rocking with this. I'm going to try and keep them a bit shorter, even though I'll be talking too much and stuff. But, hey, it's calm. We evolve. We grow. But every Monday, I'm going to be right here. And I hope that y'all can join me every week for the same vibe. You know what I'm saying? So don't forget to like, subscribe, follow the channel, and come rock out with your boy. Follow us on the gram. I ain't got no Twitter or nothing. It's just Instagram, YouTube, soon to be on Spotify and everything like that. I just ain't gotten around to it yet. I like doing these videos. What can I say? I like doing this other shit. You know what I'm saying? So eventually we're going to get it on there. But for now, Instagram, YouTube, like, subscribe. Every Monday at 4, it's your boy, TIBBY, in the cut, in the place to be. Have a great week. Stay up. Don't let no one put you down. Keep on shining, y'all. Peace.